Good morning, Zaatara Junction in Occupied Palestine. Good morning, hi.
I'm Corn or Grace.
I'm Jude, hi.
You're Jude.
Absolutely, and you join me later, right?
Yes.
Excellent. I won't forget you.
Okay. Yeah. I'm the only
Important. Okay, my screen is a bit turned around. Okay, Zaatara Junction. Let's do a quick round. Some shitheads over there. The bus stop. Bokatov. Sababi. Sababi. אוקיי, אני עיתונאית, אני עושה את זה קצר, לדאוג. אני לא מפגינה, נכון? אני עומדת פה, אני מצלמת. סבבה, שמעתי, הבנתי, תודה.
תיקחו את אחד מהם, תתלו, כן. בוקר טוב.
Oh, we're not protesting.
This is a grave over there.
Yeah.
I told you yesterday.
Absolutely. We spoke. My eyes are on her. I won't forget her. Okay, let's go for a second. Well, I'm always standing here.
I
He
can,
says it's
I can be the
dangerous.
foreigner.
Exactly,
right?
exactly.
I'll stay as long as someone comes
Just, you know, like, also they tell me, like, when you're standing, just keep an eye that somebody won't, you know, try to run you over from the back suddenly. That's the only thing too. That's why it's dangerous here. But if you stand around, exactly, you're good. And, you know, move around, all good. Okay. Soon I will start my rant of the week. So we are close to Hawara, where yesterday the Israeli occupation force found it necessary to kill a Palestinian woman with the excuse that she tried to attack them. Now, we have seen it earlier this week. Israeli occupation force shot, wounded seriously a man that they claimed was first trying to attack them, stab them. The story kept on changing. Now, when you see videos, thank God there are always videos, of course, that do not support the original versions of the Israeli occupation force. So they had to change their story. So basically, this guy got stopped, he didn't agree, got into an argument, and they shot him. The woman in Hawara also yesterday killed. Lots of balagan after that in Hawara for a change. The funeral wasn't disturbed, but there was lots and lots of gas yesterday. That's seriously like 5 minutes away from here. Okay, so you guys might know I wasn't here last week, so I will not go over the numbers of the week before that. But I can tell you what can I tell you guys? The total number of Palestinians killed so far in 2023. I think we are at 110, if I'm not mistaken. Can't find a number here. Yes, I think we are at 110. 110 Palestinians have been killed in 2023 so far. 110. We are May 5th. The number is staggering. Innocent people are being killed because they're fucking Palestinians, and not because they are fucking Palestinians. I'm sorry, because they're Palestinians. God, 110.
Ah, you're back from Stockholm. I
Yes, I'm back from
Oh.
Stockholm.
I love Stockholm.
Oh, I loved Stockholm too. We had such a good time. We
Yeah.
had a great time.
You visited the Gaza Museum?
Yes,
Wow, it's amazing.
yes, it really is, really is, really is. We did the Vaza, we did the ABBA Museum, we did the photography.
I saw your video from Abba Museum. It is so fun.
We had so much fun, and the food was so good. God, the food was good. Every time I fika.
I saw that you really enjoyed it so much that I really wondered whether you're going to be back. So welcome back.
Thank you. You were gone too, again.
Again. No, but this was a shorty.
A shorty?
Yeah, Sinai.
Nice.
Much more than nice. Amazing.
How long were you there? A week?
5 days.
5 days? That's never enough for
No.
Sinai.
And,
Never.
You know, the weather was so nice. I really, during the the last 5 years, when I didn't visit Sinai, I forgot how much I love it.
Yes.
So
No,
this was
Sinai
a
is-
reunion.
Sinai is fantastic.
But it's fantastic to be here with the settlers and
It just made me realize, coming back from Stockholm, somebody said it yesterday really good. It's like you're in this very stinky room and you forget actually how stinky it is until you get out of the room and then you go back in. It's so fucking stinky.
100% correct.
Jesus, man, it's like we're getting so used to this way of living here, but there's no
I
need
never
to.
allow myself to really get used.
Wow, there's
I don't-
there's a different way of life
Totally.
out there. Not for the Palestinians, but for us privileged white people there is. And it's fucking insane what's happening.
Maybe sometimes. Maybe sometime Palestinian kids will be able to see the sea before the age of
80.
80.
Yes, I totally agree. Totally agree. Now that's fucking crazy. Okay, I'm going to the other side. I'll come back to you later. So Stockholm, you have lots of fika, which is like coffee and cake, whenever you want. Best cakes ever. Anyway, that's indeed for the white privileged. Okay, I'll just go over my list, guys. 110 Palestinians killed so far. Last week, 3 Palestinians this week. 3 Palestinians were killed in Nablus yesterday when Israel found it absolutely necessary to bomb a house with missiles. On the way, they were, in Nablus. They came in to arrest, kill people. It's unbelievable. Another person got killed on the way, because that shit happens. and they claim that the people that they killed had involvement in the Hamra attack. Now, I don't know, maybe I should start, writing a list, but I have the feeling that, all these people, all these Palestinians that are being killed, they're all involved in an attack or whatever. Houses are being demolished because they were part of an attack or whatsoever. I have a bit the feeling that, like, didn't we already demolish his house? Didn't we already do this? So that's 110. One person in Gaza died. Now I will get to Gaza in a second. How we got to Gaza and how this person died. Another 70-year-old was killed in Jenin. Again, we have nothing to do there. Over 80 Palestinians were arrested. Over 80 Palestinians were arrested in the last week. Of these 80, 10 were kids as young as 7, 8 years old. 7, 8 years old. Little kids that are getting arrested by the Israeli occupation force. Now, 7 Palestinians were arrested. This is so ridiculous. They got arrested for stealing a military helmet. And they filmed it on TikTok. Now, these 7 kids, they got arrested. But, they could find them and oh my God, they tried to steal a helmet. But Palestinians that are being beaten up by settlers or killed or anything, somehow the Israeli occupation force is not able to find these settlers and bring them, to file charges against them. Nothing whatsoever. 7 Palestinian kids that trying to steal a helmet of the Israeli army, those they can find. But the ones that are seriously doing harm to the Palestinians, zero. Over 44 raids by the Israeli occupation force. Over 44 raids. Over 40 Palestinians seriously wounded. Most of them by live ammunition. Yeah, let's just shoot them with live ammunition. Why not? Shoot to kill. And of course, something that Israel thoroughly enjoys is releasing prisoners. They come out, they walk out of the prison, and they're being taken again. Also this week. 2 Palestinians were released. Immediately after their release, they were taken in for questioning. Because, oh my God, don't you ever think that you are free. In the last week, of course, water tanks have been confiscated, solar panels, tents, because, summer is starting, people need some shade. So let's take their tents. Sheep were stolen. Access to their land was denied, thanks to settlers and the Israeli occupation force. And several notifications to stop building were handed out, and notifications to demolish houses were handed out. Okay. Jericho. 15 days. They're on a close down. Exit and entrance into the town is being restricted. Additional iron gates are being installed at entrances and roadblocks. 15 days. 15. Jordan Valley. There's restricted traffic for a month since the last attack, since the attack on Hamra almost a month ago. So restricted traffic. Palestinians are being stopped. They're being interrogated. If you do not agree, we've seen a few of those this week, you're simply being killed. Because that's what they do. They simply kill you. I cannot say anything else. Al-Arakiv, oh my God, the 216th time that this so-called village is being demolished, was demolished. The 200, and there's nothing left. And every time they come back, they build, you know, you can't even call it fucking buildings anymore. 216 times Al Araqib was demolished last week. 2 houses were demolished, collective punishment for from 2 of the freedom fighters that died. So you get killed, your house, no matter how old you are, even if it's your parents' house, is being demolished. Nablus, I said it earlier, we went in to kill 2 Palestinians. Okay. Oh, that was a new one. That never happened. That my connection was blocked. Hold on, there was water here. I'll continue with my rant soon. Here. Ah, it never happened to me in Colorado. No internet connection. It's very quiet today on the road, as you guys can see. We'll see later. There are checkpoints in Colorado. Okay, hold on. Opening some water. Really very quiet on the road. Okay. Okay, we were here. Schools, Nablus. Schools and kindergartens had to be evacuated, and of course, even though people were shot and wounded, ambulances were not allowed entrance, and also they got shot at by the Israeli occupation force. So far, close to 300 Palestinian-owned structures have been destroyed by the Israeli occupation force. With 47,
you need to go.
With 47,
You need to go. No.
Why do I need to go? Why do I need to go? Why? I'm asking you. Why do I need to go? I'm standing here. I'm standing here next to a roadblock. I'm standing here every week. There is no reason to be upset. I'm totally safe here. I'm all okay. Doing this every week, standing here every week for a year and a half. Come here? That's how you talk to a dog. Maybe you can stand here. Maybe that's how you talk to Palestinians. That's not the way how to talk to people. Yeah, you do? Thank you. I continue? 47 of these buildings that were destroyed so far in 2023 were provided as humanitarian relief funded by the EU or EU council members. 47 buildings funded by the EU were destroyed so far in 2023 by the Israeli occupation force. Taking pictures, being rude, talking to you like dogs, that's what they know. Palestinians are not people. They're being treated by the Israeli occupation force like you would treat. Normally I say a cow because I don't. Okay, and we're back live. I don't know, we're getting blocked, or I don't know what it is. Something issues I never had before. we have today. Not my doing. Okay. We were at that over 50 schools. Yeah, over 50 schools are at risk right now in Palestine to be demolished. That's in East Jerusalem and in the West Bank. 50 schools, because Palestinians are not allowed to get proper education. You have to keep them dumb after all. They're not allowed to speak up, demonstrate. April, 217 administrative detention orders were issued. 217. Okay, that does not sound like a democracy to me. You cannot throw 220 people in jail without a trial, without evidence, without a case, just because they're Palestinians. 217. And after 2 months being in a fridge, Israel returned yesterday the body of Abdul Karim al-Shaikh, who was killed by a settler 2 months ago. Is there a settler in jail for his murder? No. Has anybody been arrested for his murder? No. Israeli occupation force don't find it necessary to arrest settlers that kill Palestinians, because they don't. They shoot to kill. That's what they do. That's the only way they can defend themselves against stones, is shoot to kill. Settlers attacked Palestinians in Tehran, including a 12-year-old kid. Palestinians were arrested on the false claim from the settlers that herds were grazing on forbidden land, which was the private land, of course, of the Palestinians. Israeli occupation force did not find it necessary even to check. No, they arrest Palestinians. The Katzin, I don't know what that is in English, if it was up to him, he would have put them in the trunk of the car. That's what the soldier was overheard saying, instead of just holding them in under the sun. If it was up to him, he would have put them in the trunk. 2 Palestinians that were arrested because they were attacked by Zionist little fucking shitheads. Burqa, 2 Palestinians were attacked with iron rods and with gas. They ended up in the hospital. Was there any settler that got arrested for this? No, 0. Kriot, settlers attacked